Alright, Assalamualaikum dan juga selamat sejahtera kepada semua yang berada di Petrosains RBTX Challenge 2022 Grand Finals. Ya. Okey, kita bertemu kembali pada petang ini untuk meneruskan lagi pertandingan kita pada hari ini. Saya Ahmad.
Dan saya Yati dan kami akan terus bersama dengan anda untuk memeriahkan lagi pertandingan kita pada hari ini. Harap-harap peserta ibu bapa semua tak bosan lah ya dengar suara kita, tengok muka kita daripada pagi sampai petang.
Saya tak rasa dia orang bosan. InsyaAllah.
Okey Ahmad, daripada atas pentas ni saya nampak ya dekat field Robo Tracer tu memang peserta kita masing-masing sedang fokus coding robot masing-masing ya.
Ya, betul tu. Di field Robo Sumo juga Yati, kemeriahan yang cukup terasa, belum memang betul nak terasa dah ni dengan menyaksikan perlawanan di antara dua robot-robot yang hebat.
Ya betul, dari tadi kita dengar sorakan, tepukan. Jadi kita nantikan sama-sama siapa yang bakal bergelar
juara. Ya betul tu. Okey, ya Yati. Untuk kategori ini kita akan melihat projek-projek yang menggunakan machine learning dan juga artificial intelligence.
Betul.
Okay, hasil inovasi mereka perlu berlandaskan 7 matlamat pembangunan lestari Petronas atau Sustainable Development Goals.
Tapi sebelum tu Ahmad, jangan lupa untuk inovasi ni selain daripada pitching yang akan diteruskan sekarang ini, kita juga akan ada pameran projek-projek inovasi di Innovation Area yang mana akan bersambung semula pada jam 3 petang nanti. Tapi sekarang ni yang kita berada atas pentas ni untuk meneruskan pula sesi untuk kategori Innovation Varsity yang akan membuat pembentangan projek mereka.
Okey, cuba ceritakan sedikit apakah yang 7 Petronas punya SDG ni?
7 Petronas SDG, Sustainable Development Goals.
Ya.
Come on Ahmad, mestilah saya tahu. Takkan tak tahu?
Okey, ceritakan.
Okey, dengar Yang pertama kita ada SDG 3, Good Health and Wellbeing. Kita ada SDG 4, Quality Education. SDG 7, Affordable and Clean Energy. SDG 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth. SDG 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Dan SDG 13 iaitu Climate Change.
Wah, hebat. Okey. So, apa kata sebelum kita panggil kumpulan yang pertama, mari kita memperkenalkan dahulu juri-juri yang akan mengadili kategori ini terlebih dahulu. Okey. Alright, di sebelah kiri saya, di depan saya ni Mr. JC Eng Chiang Chuang, Country Manager Malaysia UB Tech. Okey, boleh saksikan dekat kamera.
Mr. JC lambai sikit.
Lambai sikit. Ya, kerana seluruh dunia boleh saksikan RBTX ni melalui YouTube.
Stream live di YouTube.
Seterusnya, Puan Syarmila binti Muhammad Saleh, CEO Yayasan Inovasi Malaysia. Okey, lambai sikit Puan.
Alright. Mini love lagi sekali macam tadi. Mini love tadi. Mini love macam tadi.
Okey, next one ialah Dr. Primila Tarumanathan iaitu Head Data Science Petronas Digital.
Bukan main cantik, bergaya handsome. Betul. Semua juri kita hari ini, Ahmad.
Okeylah. Terima kasih kepada semua juri jemputan kita yang sudi meluangkan masa dengan kita pada hari ini. Tanpa membuang masa, mari kita memperdengarkan projek inovasi yang bertajuk Aksara iaitu Sign Language Apps dari tim Rocket. Untuk pembentangan projek mereka. Dipersilakan.
Hello and good evening judges and guests. My name is Tunku Aizat and together with my partner Danish Fitri, we will be presenting our pitching product. Before I continue, I would like to highlight the importance of communication. I would like to highlight the importance of communication. When we talk to our friends, family and or even colleagues, it is a very important concept. However, what happens if we remove this concept? There's discourse and trouble. That is why we are proposing a sign language recognition app. The idea for this app came from when we analyzed the data, there was a rising deaf community population in Malaysia. However, the responses and solutions of this were stagnant or next to none. Therefore, our solution will provide a quicker and clear recognition of the AI gestures. Therefore, this will help accomplish SDG goals 8 and 10. More specifically, the Sustainable Development Goals of employment and universal inclusion for all, as communication is key in these parts of society. So, imagine yourself going through a drive-through. You, at McDonald's, for example, you drive up, you say your order. It's a clean and efficient system. And we kind of take that for granted nowadays. However, for a deaf individual, they can't use this because it solely relies on audio inputs and audio responses. So they can't use it at all. So by implementing our app, we hope that they can eventually use this feature and they can be included in this feature. Furthermore, we hope that we can reduce the idea of pen and paper mode of communication. So when you meet a deaf person, you have to write on a piece of paper, pass it to them. But with this app, you can just scan the gestures. So this is just a simplified idea of our app. So when you open up the app here, this is the app. It scans the gestures of the person and it feeds their predicted outcome to that text box. Then it would get a suggested reply and how to reply in sign language. So this whole concept is based on computer vision. Essentially, we get a large selection of images and then use that selection of images to train a model. This model is able to familiarize itself with each gesture and then predict an outcome. So for example here, I am signing for the letter H, and to some degree of accuracy, it is predicting 84%. And next, I would sign for the letter I, and together it will form the response, hi. So later, our app will process this even further. And now I will pass it on to Danish.
Okay, thank you, Azad. Okay, moving on to our subject matter expert, we would love to collaborate with MFD to make an e-learning syllabus module for our user. We don't want to make it just by ourselves because it is a responsibility to have a correct rubric for learning modules. Next. So in our future development, we are eager to gain more knowledge and experience from top apps development company such as Lizard Global and Snoopy Mob in order to give the best for our consumer. Next. Okay. Moving forward, our app also wants to provide a platform to self-learn sign language gesture. We have next. We will have a alphabet start from the alphabet and then to simple phrase, and then the vocabulary, and next to the training part. In our research, we have seen that food and beverage industry are one of the top contribution in Malaysian economic. So we want to become a business partner with RCDM Cafe, a cafe that run by a deaf community itself, to study if our apps is giving a great impact to the deaf society in F&B industry. On the next part, we want to collaborate with Google and iOS because both apps has a feature called voice typing. So why not we give it a shot for gesture typing to become a new features in our keyboard soon. So if we talk about the market for sign language app, many of the apps doesn't provide machine learning for gesture to type method. So we want to take this opportunity to become the first in the market to provide machine learning for gesture to text features. First come, first serve, right? So, okay, so that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's give a round of applause to Team Rocket. All right, now we would like to invite the first judge, Mr. JC, to ask Team Rocket a question. Okay, can we have the first judge, Mr. JC, to ask Team Rocket a question?
Hi, Team Rocket. My first question is, when do you get this idea? Where you get this idea to develop this app?
Actually, when I go to university every day, I often see many various walks of people. So recently, actually, I met a deaf person because he shared a common interest with me because I saw a t-shirt and I wanted to ask him, where did you get it? But I found out that he was deaf. And to communicate with him, I actually had to write on a piece of paper and all that. So over time, it just kind of got very time consuming and it was a very big hassle. So as a mechatronics engineer, I thought, how could I maybe remove this obstacle? And recently in my university, we are doing a machine vision course. So that is why I'm trying to implement this feature. That's where we got this idea from.
That's great.
Thank you, Mr. JC, for the question. An interesting answer from Team Rocket. Well, the idea comes from his real-life experience, Ahmad, it seems. All right, now we would like to invite the second judge, Puan Sharmila, to provide insightful feedback for the team, maybe moving forward after RBTX.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss MC. Okay, congratulations on your innovation. Basically, what I want to know is the way forward of your innovation to be implemented, one. Another two is this prototype, I would say, been tested to your targeted group? One is a way forward. Number two is this application been tested with the right, your focus group?
Okay, so for the way forward, we want to have an e-learning module inside our app because nowadays, not all person know about sign language. So if I ask how many person in this hall know about sign language, can raise your hands up. So only a minority of the audience doesn't know about the sign language. So we want to give elaboration, highlights to sign language learning.
All right. Oh, sama lagi.
What was your second question again, please?
Is your application been tested to the targeted group?
As of now, we haven't tested the application itself, but we do have a prototype where we did at the booth, where we scanned the gestures of the phonetic alphabet, and to some degree of accuracy, it was able to predict it to around 50 to 60%. So people were quite happy with the results, but as of now, we still need, there is still much development that needs to be done in terms of the computer vision, so gathering more images.
What I'm focusing is to the targeted group because you are going to give and work with deaf people. So the different ability, then that is not so correct when you go to the trial, but with the normal people. So it must be done through the targeted group, the right group that you are going to implement your innovation. Thank you.
So for our future targeted user audience, we want to target for parents who have deaf son, deaf kids. Why? Because if for parents, they will doesn't care if it will consume money or not, because if they they have a deaf child, they will have no solution because they have to work. They don't have time to learn. So with our sign language apps, maybe the kids can translate direct to the parents lah, so that they can communicate with each other better.
Okay. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Team Rocket. Alright, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, silakan adik.
Well done, boys. Alright, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you Yati. Alright, untuk just to nak ulang lagi sekali untuk makluman semua, since kita ada nampak ramai orang datang hari ini, so kita just nak bagi tahu kepada semua pengunjung, setiap kumpulan akan dinilai mengikut 3 komponen yang penting, iaitu yang pertama ialah impak dan kelestarian sebanyak 50%, idea dan penyelesaian inovatif ialah 40%, manakala komunikasi ialah 10%. Jadi buat masa ini kita beri ruang kepada juri kita untuk menilai dan juga memberi markah.
Ya, betul. Dan sambil tu mungkin kita boleh kembali ke arena, competition arena ya, dan lihat apa yang sedang berlaku di sana. Mungkin kita boleh berhubung dengan Akila
Ataupun Jejai
yang berada di competition arena sekarang. Akila ataupun Jejai, mungkin boleh ceritakan apa yang sedang berlaku di competition arena sekarang. Agak sibuk ya, saya nampak.
Ya, mungkin
semakin ramai nampaknya.
Kak Yatin, Abang Ahmad, Akila kat sini. Nampak tak?
Okey, kita nampak. Oh, besar Akila.
Ya Allah. Okey, betul tu, besar kat sini. So sekarang Akila berada di gelanggang Robo Sumo. Kategori 3 kg. Okey, Akila kat sini sekarang ni Robo Sumo, kita tengah break. Kita akan start balik at 3 o'clock. Bersama dengan saya, salah seorang advisor kita, sangat kacak tapi dah kahwin okey. Kita ada Dr. Yasir daripada Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia. Tepukan gemuruh.
Tepukan untuk advisor kita.
Okey, so Dr. Yasir, Akila rasa, Akila dengar Dr. Yasir dah lama bersama-sama dengan Petrosains. Since pertandingan Petrosains RBTX 2018 lagi, betul? Dan sekarang dah kali ke-5. Betul tak? Tahun ke-5 tu, bukan calang-calang yang kita bawakan. Okey, Doktor boleh ceritakan sikit tak? Robo Sumo ni apa sebenarnya? Sebab saya rasa ada lagi para hadirin yang datang hari ni tak tahu. Robo Sumo ni apa? Wrestling ke macam mana?
Okey, thank you Akila. Okey, Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera semua. Okey, Robo Sumo, pertandingan Robo Sumo yang dipertandingkan di pertandingan ataupun di RBTX ni ialah basically pertandingan standard. Di mana-mana seluruh dunia kita ada pertandingan Robo Sumo. Memang popular lah satu dunia. General rules dia, kita ada 2 robot bertanding. Okay? Dan robot ni perlu memimik pertandingan sumo yang dimainkan. Ada 2 ahli sumo. Dan ahli sumo ni dia kena tolak lawan dia keluar daripada gelanggang. Okay, robot yang keluar daripada gelanggang dikira kalah. Tapi challenge dia dalam pertandingan robotik ni, kita kena buat robot. Okay, kita kena fikirkan strategi macam mana nak design robot supaya effectively robot ni boleh tolak robot yang lagi satu tu keluar lah. Okay, lagi bagus dia tolak, lagi bagus design dia, lagi tinggi peluang untuk menang.
Okey, so maksudnya tahun depan Abang Ahmad atau Kak Yati nak join boleh? Hanya perlukan robot dan make sure dia kekal di dalam gelanggang selama mana yang boleh. Betul doktor? Macam itulah. So macam ni, tertarik tak nak join tahun depan?
Macam tak yakin lah kalau Ahmad yang buat robot tu.
Itulah. Okey, selain itu doktor, daripada tahun 2018 hingga tahun 2022 kan, saya rasa doktor dah nampak daripada para peserta kita kan, bagaimana diorang bersaing dari segi robot yang diorang hasilkan tu. Apa rasanya macam peningkatan yang para peserta kita lakukan yang doktor rasa signifikan lah untuk this program?
Okey, perubahan lah yang saya dapat saksikan daripada 2018 sampai sekarang dah 2022. Okay, yang saya betul-betul nampaklah satu participation makin banyak. Kita ada makin banyak peserta ataupun kita makin banyak pelajar-pelajar yang berminat dengan pertandingan robotik ni. Termasuklah pertandingan robot sumo ni. Okay, dan lagi satu yang quite obvious, kita tengok teknologi yang pelajar ni bawa. Okay, artinya dia di-expose kepada teknologi yang sangat canggih. Okay, robot dulu tak secanggih sekarang. Macam sekarang ni robot yang didesain sangat mantap lah. Nampak lagi reliable, lagi laju, lagi kuat dan sebagainya. Okay, thank you.
Itulah saya rasa media sosial pun mainkan peranan kan doktor kan. So lebih ramai peserta yang boleh belajar daripada melalui social media saja. Betul tak? Website and all. Okey, soalan terakhir. Apa harapan doktor untuk para peserta kita atau mungkin ibu bapa yang berminat nak join Petrosains RBTX and also pengharapan untuk Petrosains sendiri?
Okey, kenapa kita buat pertandingan robotik lah? Macam personally saya dan mungkin saya percaya tim daripada RBTX Petrosains sendiri. Okay, kenapa kita nak buat competition ni? Okay, kita nak buat competition Petrosains RBTX ni bukan hanya untuk dapatkan pemenang, nak tentukan siapa terbaik, siapa terpantas, siapa paling kuat lah. Kita bukan nak tentukan tu saja. Okay, aim paling penting lah yang kita nak ialah kita nak jadikan RBTX ni platform pembelajaran. Okay, di mana pelajar dapat fikirkan macam mana nak bina robot, okay, macam mana nak mengatur cara robot, okay. Dan yang penting kita dapat belajar, kita dapat ilmu yang relevan dengan apa yang kita akan tempuhi dalam masa-masa mendatang. Sebab sekarang ni zaman IR 4.0, okay, ada robotik, AI, programming sangat penting. So this is the platform. Saya harap bukan peserta-peserta lah, bukan just untuk menang saja. Okay, kita jangan appreciate pelajar kita kalau dia menang je, kita appreciate pelajar kalau dia join, kalau dia belajar banyak. Lagi banyak dia belajar, lagi banyak kita patut bagi appreciation kepada pelajar tu. Itu pengharapan saya. Jangan pandang pertandingan ni sebagai just untuk menang, just untuk dapatkan point untuk sekolah. Kita nak point untuk kita punya merit untuk ilmu kita supaya kita boleh tempuh masa depan dengan lagi cemerlang. Harapan untuk RBTX, kita harap RBTX insyaAllah in the future, okay, kita nampak RBTX dah grow daripada 2018 sampai 2022 ni. Kita harap in the future dia akan jadi lagi popular dan lagi popular, lagi mantap lah untuk Malaysia. Paling popular, platform paling popular di Malaysia insyaAllah. Okay, thank you.
Amin. Hidup RBTX. Okey. Ahmad, saya rasa sekarang pun Robo Sumo dah nak berlangsung kan doktor kan? So saya over to you Abang Ahmad dan Kak Yati.
Okey, terima kasih Dr. Yasir. Dah macam YB berucap bukan main tepukan dekat depan ni. Okey, terima kasih juga Akila. Jadi kita lihat kita punya juri dah pun bersedia dan kumpulan kita yang kedua pun dah tak sabar-sabar daripada tadi nak membentangkan projek mereka ya. Baik, saya nak kita berikan tepukan gemuruh bila saya panggil kumpulan yang seterusnya ke atas. Mari kita teruskan dengan projek inovasi bertajuk Early Depression Diagnosis System ataupun EDDS dari kumpulan UTP untuk pembentangan projek mereka. Dipersilakan.
Hello, judges. Okay, so we are Team UTP from University Technology Petronas. My name is Daniel Ting, and my teammate is Kenneth Chong. So today, we will be presenting to you our model to dear panel and judges. Okay, so let me give you a brief introduction of depression. So depression is something very serious, and it has been affecting a lot of us across the globe. And it's something very serious. And a lot of us are actually suffering from depression silently. And this issue has been overlooked by many. And based on the statistics, that about 29% of Malaysians, they are diagnosed with depression, which is about 3 in 10 people, which is very serious. Okay, so the problem is, those suffering from depression, they are not willing to disclose it to someone due to shame or stigma, or people might say, wait, why are you so weak? You suffer from this depression. You're not supposed to have depression, you're so weak, things like that. So they will not open up themselves to people. And this problem actually exacerbates during the 2 years pandemic, and when people are locked in the house because due to lockdown, the lockdown imposed. So a lot of attempts have been made to address this issue, like depression detection methods. So there are like a standardized questionnaire used to detect this depression, like DAS EAS-21. However, we have identified a few problems with these traditional methods or DAS questionnaire. The first problem that we have identified with this DAS-21, depression, anxiety, and stress scale, is that if, for example, if I have depression, I could cheat on the result, and then I could manipulate the questions. I could just say, oh, I don't want people to know I have depression. I will just give myself all the good skills, and then, you know, eventually, I then don't have depression. That's the first problem we have identified. And the second problem is traditional methods of this depression detection system depend on self-reported cases, which you know, obviously lack important data or any relevant data which could boost the diagnosis. And the third problem is traditional methods are ineffective and very slow. And then, you know, if someone has depression for a long period of time, the condition could get worse, and eventually they might commit suicide, because there has been research out there, studies out there, which shows correlation between depression and suicide, which we don't want. We don't want to see our loved ones to suffer from this suicide or depression. So that's why our team, we came up with a model called the Early Depression Diagnosis System. This is a multi-model, or we call it hybrid analytical model, which entails both deep learning and machine learning. So we are going to focus on analyze users, because across the globe, there are about 3.5 billion of users using social media. And then a lot of important insights could be extracted from this social media platform if we go and analyze the data on social media. And then what our team does is we will analyze the picture and the image. For example, the picture, image, and the caption and text. For example, if someone suffers from depression, he will most likely to express his emotion or thoughts through social media, through some posts, like they'll put some caption and some posts. And then what we do is we will take this, we'll analyze this caption and then the post using both machine learning and deep learning algorithm.
Besides that, we also discovered some of the potential market. So the first four, it's basically the major healthcare sectors, because we want to bring this system to the healthcare sectors to help to identify the patients. Not only that, we also discovered that the personal users, including you and me, also can use these EDDS systems, and including schools and institutions. So it means that all the psychologists, all the counselors in schools, they can always use these systems, and they can ready to analyze and to check whether their students, their patients, have some depressive symptom or not. So it means that these systems is widely to the market and is ready to be used in this market. And then we also discovered the main collaborator, which is Naluri, because we understand that Naluri is one of the mental and physical health service companies that currently use in Malaysia. So we're trying to collab with them so that we can provide these systems in order to tackle the depression situations in Malaysia. Right, next. And then we also discovered some funders, partners, and volunteers. For funders, we can always seek for Yayasan Petronas for our startup business. And we also find some partners like Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia or any of the social media companies to seek for the data set so that we can always enhance our systems with the latest data set. And we also can seek for volunteers for like undergraduate in data science, engineering, or analytics, or maybe in psychology, so that they can always come and help together to build up this project so that it can make EEDS more powerful. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so why invest in EDDS? First, EDDS has user-friendly systems, which means that user is easily to use these systems. Just insert text and image, you can identify depressive symptoms. That is very easy. And then for the second one is simple and early detections. It can easily detect any of the stage of depressive symptoms compared with the traditional way, like such as using forms or any other way. Yeah. So, in conclusion, we have come up with a multimodal depression diagnostic system, and it's successfully developed, and we have already tested the efficiencies for the systems. And we also discovered some potential SMEs, partners, and collaborators together to work with this EDDS. So, next. So that's all from us. Thank you, and we open the floor to questions to the floor.
Ya, itu dia pembentangan projek daripada kumpulan UTP. Okey, sekarang kita tak nak buang masa, jadi kita akan menjemput juri kita untuk bertanyakan soalan kepada peserta kita. Silakan Puan Sharmila.
Hello. Congratulations on your innovation. What I want to know is about you were talking about 150 images representing people in the prototype.
That's 550 for images.
550.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
And the text is about 230,000.
And then text about 230,000.
Yeah.
What is the, from the sample that you take, from how many of the population in the social media that you are taking from?
The main sources are 3 main sources. We are mainly taking from pixels, and then Twitter for text, and then the other one is also some photos, data hub, something like that.
Okay. What is the population look like? From the Twitter, from the population, I mean from the people that you take. You cannot simply take the sample.
Oh, we search the picture using the keyword depression, and all those pictures are showing signs of depression, things like that. People having depression and or some very dark images or gray images.
Yeah, because it might be biased. Because of we cannot generalize our finding because of we Asian compared to Europe, we have different lifestyle. So the depression degree and whatnot might be different. Okay, so the next question is how you want to, when you do this, you already generalize your finding. So how you do it until you can generalize the expression of one expression, then you put the result is this guy is under depressed. So how you come to that conclusion?
Oh, first we train the data, and second we test the data. The accuracy for text is about 92.9%.
What is your benchmark? When you make the comparison to generalize your finding, what is your benchmark?
Okay.
Do you have any benchmark of things that you make as a reference?
Okay, obviously we have the benchmark to evaluate whether the person is depressive or not. First, we have categorized.
From where? From where? From any authority?
No, but we always compare with our accuracy with more than 0.7. That is our benchmark.
Yeah. From where you get the accuracy? Meaning you must have a pillar, the reference. It is like a book or any source of information. So what is the source of information that you refer to when you declare and generalize these people have level 1 of depression, something like that, for example?
Okay, I talk about image first because image we don't have the outcome whether this image is in depression or not. So that's why we're using deep learning to extract the features so that it comes out the specific features inside this image. Then from the extracted features, then we conclude that these features shows more high.
From where the features is? Is it from the psychological books or
no,
something?
it's from the algorithm, the deep learning algorithm that we use. It uses the.
Thank you. Okay.
Alright, okay. Thank you, Puan Syamila. So next, we would like to invite Dr. Primila to share your opinion, right?
Hi guys.
Hello.
I think I'm the right judge because this is what I do for Petronas. So, my passion has always been in using AI and machine learning to create that social impact. And what I really like is that you tied it to economic growth as well. Because a lot of people don't realize that when you improve people, it increases productivity. What if they were a VP? That would lead to a lot of financial growth as well. And if we even talk about regular people, just allowing them to work better, I've seen the impact of people that are mentally fit, as in great mindset, how quickly they work, how much they get done in comparison to people with difficulty. So first thing is I really believe in the problem statement. I do think that it's going to create a commercial impact as well. Now, I understand what Dr. Syamila was saying, and I also understand what you were saying as somebody who builds machine learning every day. The benchmark is basically, I'm guessing you have a label data already. So it says depression, not depression, and you're just testing the accuracy from there. Now, one thing if I can add to what Dr. Syamila said is, the best way to do it is you have that target demographic, right? Psychologists, the people you're going to work with, they should assist you in labeling the data. So that becomes localized. They are looking for those keywords that Malaysians would typically say, and then they would label it accordingly. So doctors, professional, and that should be the data that you can move forward and train with. So that would be maybe your next way forward. And I think the last thing that I would say is, this is a very challenging problem because it's subjective. So for example, I might do my hands like this, but I'm just doing it. Or maybe that day I wanted to take a cool photo, I just wanted to look cool. I'm not actually depressed. So that subjectivity as well, how will we tackle that moving forward? So that's where your experts will come in and say that. So I would say the last feedback is social media data is going to have a lot of bias. I call it shock sendiri. I'm going to put my favorite moments. You are not going to see me crying on my bed. So I think that is another thing, which is expand your data set. Don't just use social media. What else can you leverage on? I think you guys did a great job. I love the hybrid models. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Primila, for that wonderful insight. Remember, Ahmad, everything is not what it seems on social media.
Betul tu.
Okay, so thank you, Team UTP. Let's give them a round of applause. And also let's give the judges a bit of time for them to score Team UTP. Okay, Ahmad.
Ya.
Mungkin ada yang baru sampai, ada yang tak tahu. Tengok kita semua pakai baju putih ni, kru RBTX yang lain pakai baju putih ni, cantik.
Kat mana nak beli?
Kat mana nak beli, Ahmad? Ahmad beli kat mana?
Oh, saya beli dekat Axiata punya Arena kat atas tu.
Axiata Arena. Jadi untuk makluman anda semua, di Axiata Arena terdapat barangan RBTX yang mana anda boleh beli di booth pameran kami dan juga anda boleh dapatkan di www.petrosains.com.my. Okey. Jadi macam saya tengok kan daripada tadi, ramai yang masing-masing tangan tak lepas daripada smartphone masing-masing. Ambil gambar, ambil video. Kita punya judge tadi pun, Dr. Primila sempat tak ambil gambar sebelum start tadi.
Kita pun mengharapkan orang lain yang ambil kan. Tapi saya pasti yang bawa mereka semua ambil gambar dan mesti akan post di sosial media masing-masing.
Betul.
Jadi ala-ala dah post tu jangan lupa hashtag
RBTX 2022. Hashtag RBTX 2022 untuk momen-momen anda sepanjang berada di pertandingan ini pada hari ini.
Betul tu. Okey. Nampaknya juri kita pun dah nak hampir. Okey.
Okey, kita beri sedikit lagi masa. Jangan lupa Ahmad, katakanlah ada di antara peserta kita di sini yang ada ahli keluarga, kawan-kawan, saudara mara yang tak dapat nak datang sendiri di Dewan Sri Putra hari ini. Macam mana? Tak boleh tengok dah lah.
Sebenarnya boleh tengok. Sekarang dengan adanya teknologi sekarang ni, kita gunakan semua orang boleh tengok melalui live di YouTube.
YouTube channel Discover Petrosains ya. Okey. Baiklah, sekarang ni kita masih lagi memberikan sedikit masa untuk juri kita. Okey, agak
nampaknya dekat Robo Sumo tu saya rasa tengah havoc lah.
Ya, amat berlawan-lawan suara dia.
Ya, saya dapat rasakan juri kita pun terkejut banyak kali orang jerit kat belakang kan.
Kan. Agaknya terlalu sengit lah tu dia punya persaingan tu Ahmad. Kan?
Rival.
Mesti
jumpa rival ke apa kan.
Dekat sekolah bergaduh, tiba-tiba jumpa dekat RBTX pula. Gaduh
robot
lawan Robo Sumo. Sekarang kita canggih, pakai teknologi je gaduh.
Okey. So nampaknya memang makin lama makin ramai.
Makin ramai, betul.
Bukan sebab hujan saya rasa. Saya tak rasa sebab hujan. Sebab orang ramai datang dekat sini sebabkan event hari ini.
Kalau hujan pun tak apa. Dia datang masuk kat dalam pleasantly surprised orang putih kata. Nampak ada RBTX sedang berlangsung dengan sangat meriah sekarang ini.
Okey, nampaknya kita boleh teruskan. Alright, untuk kumpulan yang ketiga, mari kita teruskan dengan projek inovasi mereka yang bertajuk A Pothole Detector PODE dari kumpulan Robo. Okey, untuk pembentangan projek mereka dipersilakan.
Okay, hello, good morning judges, good afternoon. Okay, before I start my presentation, I would like to make a statement. For your information, every Malaysia household has at least one car, or even more. Malaysians love cars. Okay, did you really realize rest of the world, sober people, they drive straight on a straight road. While drunk people, they drive left, right, just like, because they are drunk. Okay. In Malaysia, we have a special phenomenon here, where the sober people are the people who are driving left, right on a straight road, just to avoid the bad road conditions or potholes or lubang jalan we call in Malaysia. While the drunk people are the ones who are going straight, right through it, on a straight road. Okay, next. So we are Team Robo from University Technology Petronas. I am Chok.
I am Afika.
And today we would like to present our project PODE, a pothole detector. So, just like I stated in the first slide, our problem statement, accidents caused due to potholes or bad road conditions in Malaysia especially are never new and not ending. Every year must got one. Every year must got people lose lives due to this problem. So in Selangor alone, 2018 to 2022, as many as 223 accidents just due to bad road conditions. 148 caused death. How unfortunate. That's almost a 70% of mortality rate, meaning 7 out of 10 accidents would cause death if it was due to the bad road conditions. So potholes also cause vehicle damages, which costs road users a fortune to repair. Terlanggar bumper, extension, duit, banyak kena repair. Okay, to solve our problem stated, this is our solution, PODE, for short form for pothole detector, where we integrate machine learning, Arduino sensors, GPS module in particular, mobile application, Internet of Things, into a dash cam, which we call PODE. So while also acting as a normal dash cam, PODE will identify the danger, locate the danger, and warn the user. What's the danger here? The potholes or the bad road conditions. So when we identify and locate and warn the users, maybe we could reduce the accidents which could possibly be caused by the bad road conditions. Next. So this is our minimum viable product. You can see we can detect the potholes on the road, but it needs slight improvement. We made this model using Python, TensorFlow. Just by training only 700 data, maybe we need to increase the data for accuracy, for speed. We label ourselves, we collect ourselves, around 700 we get from the internet. Okay, next. So this is to explain more, this is our overall architecture flow. When PODI detects the pothole, it locates it, we get the GPS location of the pothole. Then, through data processing and IoT methods, we share the information to our mobile application. So PODI is quite kind of user-friendly because we have this mobile application. Then, two things will happen. First, road complaints will be auto-filled by our system. Complaint ke JKR, ke related authorities, plus we will auto-fill it. You don't need to fill anymore. So all the authorities, the related authorities will be informed. And maybe they could take action if they are related, they are informed. So next. Besides that, other road users are also warned through the app. In our case, particularly, we will autofill for Waze or Google Maps. We will autofill the potholes as a hazard. As you can see the yellow icon here. So we will autofill it. So when other road users are to approach the road, they will be informed, oh, pothole ahead, please drive slower. So if they are driving slower, accidents will, if you are driving slower, the accidents will not be so fatal. The death rates, the mortality rates will be reduced. So maybe we could even include dangerous road conditions ahead notification to the user. So next. So this is our plan for the application interfaces. First, okay, because we are doing a dashcam, mestilah ada recent dashcam footage. Contohnya accident, we can directly get the recent dashcam footage here. Next, our potholes reported to the JKR. When we detect a pothole, we will autofill it and the user can see the potholes detected. Last, points to redeem. Malaysian dengar incentive, ada point, ada rebate, semangat. So when the user uses our PODI, we will give incentives, we will give points to the user. So the points maybe you can use for rebate, voucher, and many more. So users will be more encouraged to use our PODI, more interested maybe, because you can reduce accidents and you will also get benefits for your own. Okay. Now I will pass for Afika for the commercial viability part.
Thank you, Chok. Okay, now I'll be continuing on how PODI can be commercialized into the market. So firstly, have you heard about ADAS or Advanced Driver Assistance System? So ADAS has all types of car sensors such as pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, traffic sign recognition, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot detection. However, what is missing in the ADAS?
Pothole detection, betul tak?
Yes, thank you, Chok. So, what is missing in the ADAS is that pothole detection. So, the idea is we can integrate PODI into the available system in the market, which is ADAS. This could improve the available system in the market to achieve the same goal, which to ensure the safety of road user. Next, PODI could also be integrated into the dashcam, a smart dashcam. Nowadays, we can know that dashcam, having a dashcam for car security and safety has been a trend, and almost everyone has their own dashcam nowadays. A piece of dashcam would only cost around 200 ringgit. And if we can integrate our model into the dash camera by inserting our program card into the dash camera, this could also achieve our goal, which is to develop a solution which is affordable for all levels of society to achieve and solve the same goal, which is to promote road safety, good health and well-being, which is also aligned with SDG number 3. Our project also is aligned with 2 others SDG, which is SDG number 8 and SDG number 9 to benefit the community. For SDG number 8, we know that auto fill system for road repairing will be more faster and efficient. Therefore, it is aligned with SDG number 8, which is decent work and economic growth. Our project also is aligned with SDG number 9, which is industry innovation and infrastructure. When we said we want to integrate it in the available system, which is ADAS, these could enhance the existing features of ADAS to ensure the road safety. So what's next for our project PODI? So firstly, we would like to collaborate with Waze or Google Map to improve the mapping of the potholes on the road. We would also like to collaborate with Jabatan Kerja Raya or JKR to help them fasten the reporting process. We also would like to integrate pothole detection into the existing systems such as ADAS to enhance driving safety. And last but not least, we hope PODI could be able to improve its detection capability. Maybe we could, other than potholes, we could detect other obstacles on the road. I think that is all from our group. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's put our hands together for Team Robo. Right, and now we would like to invite Dr. Primila to ask the team a question.
Hi team, really well done. Another one of my passions because I love building autonomous things as well. And initially, I was thinking that, I don't think the pain point is very well fleshed out or the solution is very well thought through. But then, when you went into also looking from the user's perspective, as in not just Waze, Google, you're also saying, hey, it can be used within their car. I love that. So that's very important because you're looking at it from the business side, which is like Google, Waze, but also looking at it from a personal side. So one of the questions that I have is, the biggest challenge that we face often is not just detecting those things. So in Petronas, detecting cracks, erosion within plants and environments is important. But often, what if the data that you trained your model with was taken in the daytime at 2 p.m. It was taken from a certain angle because I see a lot of the potholes look quite similar. So how does your product tackle maybe different angles, different lightings? What if it's raining on the day? So have you ever given any thought to this?
Okay. For our model, we train 700 pictures all in daytime. So if we were to really make this product, we can increase the training capacity for example, 1,000 pictures during rain time, 1,000 pictures during dark time, 1,000 pictures during cloudy, haze, can go. I think theoretically, it can detect, it can go. So just that we need to really detect the dashcam angle. We need to collect our own data. We need efforts and time and budget mostly.
Okay, correct. I think that's the correct way forward to make it more robust because you're looking at it from just one angle. Now, the next question is, whenever we say, let's say we want to work with local governments, maybe that's not that challenging. But if you're talking about international companies that have their own cybersecurity, their own way of selling things, their own data. So have you ever thought, how would it be possible to maybe have that collaboration with international products like Waze and GPS? Like, why would they use yours? As opposed to maybe Waze already has people putting in, hey, there's a pothole here. So what makes yours special?
I think before pursuing to international company, we should try negotiating or discussing with local companies such as Proton or Produa because they have their own system like ADAS so we can discuss with them what can we improve, how can Podi be integrated into the system and all. And when we can build the confidence from local company, I think that could be a plus point for we to approach international company.
Okay, well done. That's it from me. Thank you, team.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Primila, for that wonderful question, and perhaps the team will even further deliberate the question back home, yeah? And now we would like to invite Mr. JC to perhaps provide an insight so that the team could probably look at the project from another angle, maybe.
It's a very good pitch, and eventually my question been asked by Doctor, which is second question from Doctor. So on top of that, I would like to ask, if today I would like to invest to the R&D, how much do you think I have to invest? How much? To make it commercialized.
I'm not sure, but to invest, let's say around 100K, we will need to include the...
Or maybe I change my question. What are you shortage as today to make your solution commercialized? And what can we assist you?
I think first we require a research team that really looks into this, because for our solution we took 4 months to make by ourselves from scratch, from zero. So if 4 months we have this progress, I believe if you invest, let's say 10K, 100K or something, I believe it will come back even bigger if, let's say, we open bursa.
You should ask more because you start from scratch. The 4 months that you gave is the money actually. So you have to counter it back. I mean, to add on into the investors, whatever the investment that they were going to make.
I think more to research teams because, research teams require.
Or any equipment you need. Is there any equipment that you are facing problem to source to enhance your solution?
In terms of equipment, I think nowadays the microprocessor is not cheap enough, especially during this time where there are the shortage of the silicon. So I think now is not the time to invest. Maybe in a little bit more future when the silicon problem solved, yes. You invest, confirm. Up. We can fight with Tesla, sir.
Wow, so confident amat. Okay, we're facing a little bit of technical problem here. Anyway, so congratulations and job well done on your presentation, Team Robo. Thank you very much also to the judges for the insights and also question. Okay, now Ahmad, do you have any other advice, any other reminders for the other parents, visitors here, supporters maybe?
Sorry, there is a technical error. Anyway, so basically kepada semua para pengunjung yang baru saja tiba dekat sini, okay, kita ada RBTX Challenge 2022 Grand Finals. Selain daripada boleh melawat di sini, kita ada satu lagi event yang berada yang sedang berlangsung di Axiata Arena, iaitu Malaysia Tech Olympics, ya. So pelbagai aktiviti STEM dan juga pertandingan robotik dan juga teknologi yang dipertandingkan kat sana tau, Yati.
Ya, betul. Sebab itulah mungkin anda semua tengok Bukit Jalil memang agak meriah ya hari ni, Ahmad.
Ya, betul.
Nak kata ada bola, tak ada bola hari ni. Semalam dah ada bola. Rupanya penuh dengan robot.
Yes, benar tu.
Ya, okey. Jadi kita lihat masih lagi ada beberapa kategori yang masih lagi sedang dipertandingkan dan juga ada pengunjung-pengunjung yang lain sedang berkunjung ke pameran di bahagian innovation. Booth innovation ada dekat situ ya. Di bahagian belakang sana anda boleh lihat. Dan dekat bahagian spectators kita pun masih lagi ada spectators yang setia menanti. Ada lambai tu, lambai lagi.
Ada lambai lagi.
Lambai lagi.
Wakil daripada KLIA katanya.
Adik KLIA tadi tu lagi ke?
Tu
Ya. Adik KLIA masih di sini nampaknya. Okey, jadi masih belum balik lagi
Dan mereka, saya rasa semua spectators kita ni sedang menunggu final
Final,
stage.
betul. Kena tunggu ya sebab kita nak tahu kumpulan mana yang berjaya merebut gelaran juara
tahun ini ya.
Okey, jadi kita masih menunggu juri kita untuk bersedia. Kumpulan yang seterusnya dah bersedia. Dah bersedia, nervous tapi tak nervous. Sebentar lagi mereka akan mempersembahkan projek inovasi mereka.
So berbicara pasal tentang kumpulan tadi Robo,
Ya,
saya rasa dia pun dah itulah bakal jutawan.
bakal jutawan.
Investor
Ya.
nak.
Contohnya macam Ahmad. Ahmad dah pernah tak kereta lalu pothole? Dah pernah dah? Tak pernah? Ahmad lalu jalan mana ni Ahmad? Okey. Baiklah, mungkin kita akan sekarang teruskan untuk pembentangan kumpulan dalam kategori Innovation Varsity yang seterusnya. Ini kumpulan Innovation Varsity yang terakhir ya, Mat?
Ya,
Yang terakhir untuk hari ini. Jadi bila saya panggil kumpulan ini ke pentas, saya minta kita semua untuk beri tepukan yang gemuruh kepada projek inovasi mereka yang bertajuk Sign Language Recognition. Dijemput kumpulan UTP 2.0 untuk pembentangan projek mereka. Dipersilakan.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
We are UTP 2.0 and I am Zheng Jingying.
I am Ong Wei-ling.
We are from University Technology Petronas. And today, our project that we are going to present is Sign Language Recognition.
Agenda today. First, problem statement. Second, creative solution. Third, impact to society. And fourth, commercial viability. What is Malaysian Sign Language? Malaysian Sign Language is the manual communication and principal language used by the deaf community of Malaysia. It is a way of communicating by using hand gesture and movement, body language and facial expression instead of spoken words. Do you ever wonder that what is the number of people in the globe live with hearing loss? According to WHO, the number is 1.5 billion, and this figure will rise up until 2.5 billion by 2050. And for Malaysia, 1/5 of the population are suffering in hearing loss. A very scary figure, right? So what we want to do is to combining the deep learning and machine learning to come out a solution to minimize the gap of communication between sign language user and non-sign language user. We have 3 main step solution. First, data collecting. Second, build sign language model. And third, producing text. Okay, as you can see from this video, the input will be a frame capture from webcam camera. We use 4 Malaysian Sign Language pause signs, which is the first one, hello, the second one, what name, the third one, I love you, and the fourth one, thank you. The second step, build sign language model. We use LSTM neural network, an artificial recurrent neural network that used in deep learning. You can see that for the left hand graph is the model accuracy graph, and the accuracy rise and achieve stable. The right hand graph is the model loss. We achieve accuracy, at the end we achieve accuracy up until 98%. And the third part, producing text, which is our output. So the sign language pause sign will be done in front of the webcam camera, and the predicted result will be produced as text and displayed on the screen. As shown in this video, this is how it will work like. Okay. So to have a better view of our prototype, we also make a user interface design. So we combine, as we know, bidirectional communication is very important. So we combine the text to sign, which is already in the marker, with our sign to text. And next, have a look on our video on how it will be looks like. We will be using 3 languages. Okay, that's all from me, and I will pass my floor to my partner, Jinging.
All right, thank you, Wei-Ling. So, are you wondering how our solution can bring impact to the society? Next, Wei-Ling, please. First, it will definitely minimize the gap of communication between the hearing people and hearing impaired people. It will ease the communication without the help of sign language interpreters. Next, it will promote better awareness to the disabilities, including the hearing impaired people. When more people are aware of this community, they will earn an opportunity to learn one more language. I can give an example. So if you are interested in Japanese culture, you will definitely be interested in learning Japanese language. So this is how it applies in the same concept. And learning sign language will provide all the same benefits as learning a foreign language. Do you aware that there's only 21.9% of employees in Malaysia with hearing loss? So with our solution, we can increase the statistic of 21.9% to 40% in 10 years. Now, let us watch a video of how our solution can be implemented in real life.
I don't know what to say. No, but I got an idea. Okay, you say. Okay, so you need emergency outside and you need help. Okay, let's go.
All right, thanks for watching. So as what you can see from the video, that in real life, there's a lot of miscommunication happens between the deaf and the normal. So with our solution, we hope that we can increase the effectiveness of communication between them. So next. Now, I would like to explain about the commercial viability of our product. Please, Wei-Ling. All right, so the first one is there are no competitors in the market because the product that's already available in the market are more on translating text into animated sign language rather than translating sign language into text. Second, it will help to increase the humanistic care cultures in the companies because more companies will care about these communities, and the job opportunities given to these communities will definitely be increased. And third, it will increase the communication effectiveness without the help of sign language interpreters, and it will prevent the miscommunication between deaf and the normal. And lastly, it has a high potential to become an open source software and available for everyone to download and use. Now, who is our potential collaborators? So, first of all, is Deaf Society in Malaysia and Siapakah in Malaysia. So, we would like them to use our product and try out and always give us feedback about the product. And next is the app developer that already developed their app, which is the translating the text into animated sign language. We hope to collaborate with them and enhance the app into a bidirectional sign language translator as shown in the UI just now. And lastly, we hope that we can sell the idea to the multinational technology company for them to develop a more advanced sign language recognition model. And here comes to the end of our pitching. So, in the end, we hope that our model can bring impact to the society, and everything we do, we strive to bring impact to the hearing impaired society. And so that's all for our presentation. Thank you.
A round of applause for Team UTP2 2.0. And now we would like to invite our judge, Mr. JC, to ask the team a question.
Okay, a good presentation. My first question is, sounds scary. Just now I was told that Malaysia, we have about 1/5 of our population facing the hearing issue. Can I know where is the source?
My Portal Health Kementerian Kesehatan Malaysia on 2014.
2014?
Yep.
Because just now I saw a remark at the bottom there. The data actually from palm oil mill, is that so?
Yes, it is from, for that one, it's 21.9% of hearing loss employee in Malaysia.
Okay, because for the problem statement, to get data which is look like it just not represent the majority of Malaysian. So for 21.9%, they're facing the hearing loss, which is I think inappropriate. Statement to input to your problem statement.
Okay, thank you, Mr. JC. And now may we have some insights from Puan Sharmila for the team?
Hello, congratulations. My question is, what is your novelty of your product compared to your friends or from the competitor outside?
Thank you for your question, madam. So we think that the difference of our product with our friends is that we use the pause sign. It can be created in a word. It's like a sentence. So what we demonstrate just now is a sentence like, hello, what's your name, I love you, and thank you. It can be formed as a sentence. So this is what we difference with them.
Dr. Primila, would you like to give some insights or maybe another question maybe for the team?
Team, I think you did a great job. And what I like is that it's that social impact part of it again. And I think you have strong technical skills. So coming from another AI scientist, I like that you use deep learning models. You were not afraid. You didn't say, oh, scary. You tried it. But I think one clear thing here is that you need diverse data set. Because the solution becomes immediately unusable, probably if I came in front. So that is the biggest challenge because not your fault. You took something complex, which means it requires more data, more diversity. So as we're talking about inclusion of deaf people, that means also inclusion of diverse skin tones, genders, way of moving, speed of moving. So I think always having that in mind when you're doing image analytics is very important. So I think that's the only thing that I would give that way forward as you scale up. Well done, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Primla, and thank you very much. Let's give them another round of applause. Team UTP2 2.0. Okay, now audience, we have actually come to the end of the pitching session, and all the participants of Innovation Varsity category have already presented their project. The judges might need some time to deliberate, and we would like to thank all of the judges who are willing to spend your time here, sharing your expertise with the participants, and hopefully it will motivate them to stay in the science field, and also hopefully one day they will also be able to contribute to the nation's economy. All right, and we would like to thank all of the teams from category Innovation Junior, Innovation Advanced, and Innovation Varsity. Thank you. You have made all of us proud with your presentation. And now you can take a break. Okay, just relax for a bit. And we are going to see you again in the closing ceremony at 4:30 p.m. We are going to start again with the closing ceremony at 4:30 p.m. All right, see you again here 4:30 p.m. Majlis dengan sukacitanya mengumumkan ketibaan tetamu kehormat yang berbahagia Datin Anita Azrina Abdul Aziz, Pengurus Besar Kanan Komunikasi Strategik Kumpulan Petronas dan Pengerusi Lembaga Pengarah Petrosains. Dijemput tetamu kehormat dan para jemputan untuk mengunjungi pertandingan yang sedang dijalankan.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, okay, you are about to watch the Robo Sumo lower bracket semi-final. So we have a team dari sekolah mana? IKBN is Sri Iskandar. Okay, make some noise. The next team. Alright, kita ada dari team dari mana? Hang on.
Daripada Ikedo Koryaki, daripada UMP.
UMP. So I want to hear UMP voice. Woo. Okay. Semi-final. So lower bracket. This is going to be fun. So basically, dia best of 3 ya. Kan, organizer best of 3. So dia akan menang. Kan, 2 kali. 2 kali menang. Siapa menang 2 kali dululah, dia akan menang lah. So before we begin, so to make these things more exciting. So when I count 1, 2, 3, I want you guys, everyone in this hall, make the loudest noise as you can. Boleh tak? Right? So, are you guys ready? Oh yeah, come on. Bayangkan this is MMA ya. Alright. So, are you guys ready? So we have IKBN Sri Iskandar. We have UMP. Ladies and gentlemen, let the game begin. Okay, kena keluarkan kaki putus. Okay, nampaknya sekarang ni IKBN dan juga UMP sudah memulakan dengan menekan punat remote control. So siapakah yang bakal? Oh! Tak sempat nak berpeluh. Come on. Okay, tapi tak apa. Baru first round belum. Ya, tapi menang untuk first round belum tentu boleh menang seterusnya ya. So macam-macam boleh berlaku. Kadang-kadang kita gunakan rezeki. Okay, second round. Okay, tukar side nampaknya. So, Sri Iskandar 1 point and UMP 0 point. So, menang ni 1 juta. Confirm. Kalau adik menang, robot you menang, esok Sri Iskandar cuti. Yes. Cuti. Kalau UMP menang, 1 semester cuti. Right. Okay, second round. Siapakah yang bakal memenangi untuk semifinal kali ini? Adakah UMP ataupun Sri Iskandar? Sama-sama kita saksikan. Okay, perlawanan pun dah bermula. Oh! Wow! Dua. So ada bantahan di sini, sabar dahulu, kita tunggu apa kata juri. Sekarang menjadi tanda tanya, siapakah? Adakah round tadi dikira ataupun tidak dikira? Oh! Kemenangan berpihak kepada Sri Iskandar. So masuk final lah. Mana damnya? So Sri Iskandar, tim Sri Iskandar berjaya melangkah ke peringkat final. Yes, esok cuti. Okey, inilah dia saat-saat yang didantikan oleh cikgunya. Cikgu, apa khabar cikgu? Cikgu mana? Okey, penyokong tegar. Penyokong tegar dari Sri Iskandar. Pemandu. Okey, pemandu lah kita nak interview. Okey, so apakah harapan cikgu untuk bila masuk final nanti? Ada possibility boleh menang tak untuk final?
Kita kena positif, kita mesti menang lah.
Mesti menang lah. Okay, memang confident. Okay, let's say kalau percentage, berapa persen you rasa team you boleh menang?
Boleh tanya team saya lah berapa persen? Berapa persen?
Berapa persen rasa boleh menang ke tak? 100, inilah yang confident yang kita nak sebenarnya. 100%. Okay, Sri Iskandar, make some noise Sri Iskandar! Okey, siapakah yang bakal berjumpa dengan pasukan Sri Iskandar? Sama-sama kita saksikan selepas ini. Okey, mari kita ke gelanggang di sebelah. So, di sini adalah perlawanan di kategori Robo Sumo lower bracket, okey, 1 kg semi final. Okey, di antara pasukan Dek, pasukan mana Dek?
Sekolah Tun Fatimah.
Sekolah Tun Fatimah dan yang ini?
SMK Sri Iskandar.
SMK Sri Iskandar dengan juga Sekolah Tun Fatimah. Ya, okey, sama-sama kita akan saksikan siapakah bakal memenangi untuk peringkat ini. Okey. Mana kawan-kawan yang lain? Oh, okey, right. Jawabnya? Okey, sebelah-sebelah ya. Alright. So, before we begin, kita nak kalau boleh macam adik tipulah semua yang ada dekat sini. Adik mi robot ni dia berbuat apa?
Mas.
Dia berbuat daripada emas ya? 1 kilo emas. Okey, dan adik pula?
Besi karat.
Besi karat. Okey, alright. So sama je. Okey, kita akan saksikan semi final Robo Sumo 1 kg lower bracket. Okey. Okey ya. So Tuan Fatimah, make some noise! Okay, Sri Iskandar, make some noise! So everyone in this hall, make some noise! Okay, let the game begin, yeah? Alright, RM500, RM500. Sila keluar sebelum kaki putus. Oh. Semuanya! 1 point untuk Sri Iskandar. Okey. Apa yang ada? Pastikan, okey. Bismillah dulu, jangan lupa. Alright. Pressure untuk sekolah. Untuk Sri Iskandar, okey. Okay. Good job. Agak sengit di sini. siapakah yang bakal mara ke final? Sama-sama kita akan saksikan. Perlawanan pun dah bermula. Siapakah yang bakal mara ke peringkat final? Semua mengelak. Okey, nampak gayanya sekolah Tuan Fatimah berjaya mara ke final. Macam tak percaya je dia. Well done. Okey. So nanti kita akan tunggu di peringkat final. Sama-sama kita akan saksikan siapakah bakal bergelar juara untuk peringkat Robo 1 kg. Okey, kita akan teruskan. Kita akan pas saja dekat Jejai yang berada di studio pentas. Silakan. Testing. Okay, kepada semua pengunjung RBTX Challenge 2022, sila berkumpul di gelanggang Robo Sumo 1 kilo. Okay, sebab perlawanan akhir. Alright, okay. Sekarang nampaknya kita semuanya, kalau boleh semua pengunjung Petrosains RBTX Challenge 2022, kalau boleh kita berkumpul di gelanggang Robo Sumo 1 kilo kerana final dah nak bermula. Pertandingan ini, okay, perlawanan antara sekolah kebangsaan Tun Fatimah, sekolah Tun Fatimah, okay, dan juga sekolah daripada KLIA. Yes. Alright. So, kita di sebelah kanan saya, okay, Damia, dan sebelah kiri saya ialah Akmal. Mereka dua ni semua single. Belajar dulu, okay? Build your career dulu, okay? Now, so kita nak dengar, okay, fan, okay? Peminat Damia, make some noise! So kita nak tengok girls power ke man power, okay? How about Akmal, make some noise! Alright, anda semua, okay, bayangkan sekarang anda sedang menyaksikan pertandingan MMA. Tahu? Alright. So kalau nak taruh duit, boleh taruh dekat belakang. Alright. So, are you guys ready? Okay. Later on, okay, kita akan make loudest noise. Boleh tak semua? Boleh ya? So we'll start dengan, nanti kita start dengan peminat Damia dulu, lepas tu peminat daripada Akmal, dan everyone will make make loud noise lah. So, right So, anyway, saya nak cerita sikit tentang rules untuk grand finals ni. Okay, situasi dia agak pelik, dia panggil double elimination. Okay, andai kata kalau tim Akmal, okay, sekarang ni dia ada first round. Dalam first round tu ada 2 matches. Okay, if let's say tim Akmal menang 2 kali, maka tim Akmal digelar sebagai juara untuk Robo Sumo 1 kilo. Okay, kalau let's say tim Damia menang untuk pusingan ni, alright? So Damia kena lawan lagi sekali dengan tim Akmal untuk pusingan yang kedua. Kenapa? Sebab tim Damia datang daripada losers punya bracket. So, mampukah, adakah tim Damia boleh buat miracle dekat pertandingan kali ini? So, alright. So, are you guys ready? Come on, make it louder. Okay, are you guys ready? Team Damia, are you ready? Team Akmal, are you ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Woo! Okay, RM100. Oops, sorry. Wow, nampaknya Akmal buat trik. Sebahagian daripada dia punya ritual sebelum start game. Let the game begins. Okay. Siapakah yang bakal menjuara untuk... Oh! First round dimenangi oleh tim Akmal daripada sekolah daripada KLIA. Alright. Tak apa, relax. Ada lagi 1 round. Okay. Come on Damia, Naruto forever. Okey, siapakah yang bakal bergelar juara? Okey. Perlawanan pun akan bermula. Pusing-pusing. Dan juara jatuh kepada pasukan SMK KLI. Okey, mana kawan-kawan ni? Kawan-kawan Akmal. Semua lari. Dah lari dah. Okey, everyone give a big round of applause to Akmal. Okey, Akmal boleh ni ya. Alright. Tanya Akmal. Okey. Anda mungkin Petronas mungkin tengah check awak, mungkin nak hire awak in future, tapi first of all kena pass SPM dululah. Alright. Okay, now we move to Robo Sumo 3 kilo which is gemuk sikit. Alright, dan berat. Okay. Orang kata kalau sebelum ni saya pernah tengok pada tahun 2019 dia lebih ganas. Di mana robot tu boleh tercampak jauh. Okay. Okey, kali ini grand final di Robo Sumo 3 kilo special sebab kita ada flag off daripada wakil Petronas sendiri iaitu Datin Anita yang bersama kita hari ini ditemani dengan CEO Petrosains Cik Iza Risma. Okey. So di sebelah kanan saya adalah tim IKBN daripada Sri Iskandar yang diketuai oleh Ayoy. Yes, I like that spirit. Okay. Dan tim sebelah kiri saya adalah MRSM Bagan Dato'. Yang diketuai oleh Irfan. So, siapakah yang bakal bergelar juara Robo Sumo 3 kilo hari ini? Okay, siapa rasa tim Irfan akan menang? Make some noise. How about Sri Iskandar? Okay. Jerit kuat-kuat boleh tentu boleh menang ya. Macam-macam boleh berlaku. So, seperti biasa, alright. Sama juga case macam tadi. Andai kata MRSM Bagan Dato' menang untuk pusingan ni, which is dia kena menang 2 matches, maka MRSM Bagan Dato' akan bergelar juara. Andai kata kalau pusingan ini, okay, di mana tim Sri Iskandar menang 2 matches, okay, so maka tim Sri Iskandar kena lawan sekali lagi. Kenapa? Sebab tim Sri Iskandar datang daripada losers punya bracket. So adakah miracle can happen? Okay, kalah sekali tak semestinya kalah terus, mungkin akan jadi juara. Dan kalau let's say tak pernah kalah, mungkin akan jadi juara terus. So macam-macam boleh berlaku. So Puan, are you ready? Datin, are you ready? Okay, so alright sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to watch the grand final Robo Sumo 3 kilo between Sri Iskandar and also MRSM Bagan Dato'. So everyone, so are you guys ready? Come on, 3 kilo ni, last game. Are you guys ready? How about the parents dekat belakang sana? Mak bapak semua sana. Are you guys ready? Yeah, okay. So, Team Irfan, make some noise. Sri Iskandar, ayoy. Make some noise. Okay. Ready for the flag off? Okey, ini sebahagian daripada strategi. Dia letak a little bit angle sedikit. Okey, first round, first match. Siapakah yang bakal menang untuk kali ini? 3 kilo. Oh! Woo! Tak apa, relax. Anything can happen. Ya. Yeah. Baru first match. Kurang pressure untuk MRSM, bagan Dato'. Okey, tak apa. Sri Iskandar belik dulu. Kan. Jumpy dulu. No problem, take your time. Tapi jangan 1 jam. Semua nak balik. Alright. Okey. Siapakah yang bakal bergelar juara untuk 3 kilo? Robo Sumo. Mampukah Sri Iskandar buat magic? Okey. Winner ialah MRSM Bagan Dato'. Okay. Yeah, that is team spirit. Everyone give a big round of applause. Okay. Tapi tanya juga kepada tim Sri Iskandar sebab dia datang daripada loser bracket, dia pernah kalah tapi dia build up menang sampai ke final. Okay, dia orang ni pun patut dapat a big round of applause to them. Give a big round of applause to Sri Iskandar as well. Woo! Well, thank you everyone. So, jangan ke mana-mana sebab kita akan saksikan siapakah bakal sekarang ni kita ada sesi penyampaian hadiah. Jadi jangan ke mana, duduk je dekat sini dulu. Alright, so bersama saya akan pass saja dekat Yati. Let's go Yati.